Jai Hind everyone, my name is Sweetie. As you know that uh, making video is my one of the way to do practice of spoken English, and being a Haryanvi it was not easy for me to start this journey of spoken English because I didn't have any environment. When I was not able to write any sentence in English, when I was not able to get meanings after watching videos, then when I started my challenge of spoken English, yes, after facing lots of problems, I started doing lots of practices like watching videos, listening podcast, and making videos in front of the mirror. And even I started talking to my pet also. So after doing these practices, I was still not able to make videos and upload on YouTube. But like after taking that resolution, when I started my 90-day challenge, I able to make videos. And after completing this challenge brought about lots of positive changes in me. Like you can see that, see, if I talk about my first day, it was very difficult for me. I mean, it was very challenging for me. That whole, I'm not saying that whole, but in between the 90-day challenges, I faced lots of challenges. But after facing all the challenges, I completed that challenge, uh, and now there's a lots of positive things I have. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm just want to talk something. I'm just want to talk something a very special thing. That is, see, whenever we want to start this journey of spoken English, why always start feeling stress? I mean, it's not a very big deal. I mean, if you start anything in which you are not able to get things, I mean, the thing is that you are just doing efforts, you are just taking steps for you, and you can start your journey. I mean, this is a very simple step. Even after following this step, why we feel stress? Like, why we think that it is a very, very big thing? Okay, so the thing is that why we feel stressful. So, I mean, the first thing is that it is not our language, and the pressure of learning this language is very high, especially in India. It is very high. And if we talk, like, our environment, I mean, the environment we all have is not the, like, is not same. Of course, we use our native languages, and we are used to, I mean, we are used to using this language, and always we use our native language. We are not habitual of speaking English, and the environment of our mind is not as same as, like, uh, urban areas. And the main thing is that we don't have environment, we don't have any partner with whom we can speak. Even like, if I talk about me, as I told you that I didn't have any environment, and the main, what happened with me, I spoke Haryanvi in my school also, I spoke Haryanvi in my college also. So how can I learn this language all the time? I talked in my native language. My mind was not ready to acquire this environment. So this is the main thing. And the one more thing is that, I mean, what, we know that this is a very, this is, we have to know this, it is a skill. There is no need to be pressurize ourselves, or started taking things in a stressful way. Because how can we take this thing in a stressful way? Because we know that it's a learning process, and we can learn. But the fear we have, like, we have fear of judging. Like, whenever we want to talk, we starts feeling fear of judging, and fear of negativity, fear of inferiority. Okay, so lots of fear we have. So we have to, I mean, and what are the ways we can follow to overcome these stressful things, negativity? We have to be reduce our fear. And I mean, the main thing is that what we do to reduce this fear, we have to we start practicing means you have to take any step. Whether you want to, suppose, there is no need to be like, I'm not saying that, like, when I started my this journey of spoken English, at that time I started from writing and watching videos. Like, means it's your way, like which way you want to follow. Suppose you want to be write something, then you can start from writing. And like, you have to be add these things one by one. There's no need to be feel pressurized. And I mean, if you think that is a lots of practices, I mean, how can I do? I mean, you can feel stressful and pressurized also. So I mean, there's no need to be feel. So you have to do. I mean, add some. I mean, add that practice that you want to feel comfortable while doing. Okay, there's nothing like that. Like like if I talk about me, when I started my journey, as I told you that I started writing and watching videos. So after when I started, I started comfortable with these practices, then I add other things. Okay, so you have to be overcome your fear. And how can you overcome your fear? After doing, after taking step, any step that you want to start for this journey. It is not about to making videos, practicing in the starting. There's no need to be start practicing, start speaking. Okay, you have to be, whenever, why I'm saying that you have to be start this thing in a way that, I mean, that practice that you want to do. Because you have to be start taking interest in it. And when you will take stress, I mean, when you will take interest, I mean, why we feel interesting whenever we have to, things that we want. So that's why I'm saying, add those practice that you want to do. Then your interest will automatically increase in this environment, and you can start your journey in a very easy way. Okay, and like, it's not as much hard, I'm telling you. Okay, so you can do, because I am doing. Okay, if I can do, then anyone can do. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for bearing with me. Stay tuned with me, and thank you so much for appreciating me. Thank you. Jai Hind.